What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video, and today to some Monday picks for today. Today we got a pretty solid slate of NBA picks to be going through for today. Some great reads that we'll be looking at, and of course we are looking to cash out on these plays as always. If you guys do enjoy these picks, make sure to smash that like button. Let's get this video to 150 likes if you guys do want a bonus pick in the next video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. A lot of these picks are super high value, and PrizePicks does love to take them off the board. And oftentimes they do get bumped or lowered. So if you guys do want them as soon as they come out, which is the highest value, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on future videos. Right now, if you guys do want exclusive and premium plays directly picked for you, go ahead and check out the outlet. They've had some great NFL picks for today, and overall, a bunch of members were able to cash out. As you guys see, they had a couple of six-man slips that were pretty successful. And on Underdog as well, they had some good plays as well. And of course, on NBA, which is their bread and butter as always, was extremely profitable. Look at this four-man slip. That was a demon play. Ended up turning 15 to 367 as a four-pick power play. That's a VIP members that has been super consistent. Of course, all these plays are accessible for the VIP members. If you guys do want all of this, as well as access to the Outlet AI, which is one of the most profitable tools that I've ever used, go ahead and click the link in the description below, especially if you guys do want access to these analyst plays, because they are actually very, very profitable. Go ahead and try it out. Link will be in the description below. For our first play today, we'll be going over to the rebound section, and we'll be scrolling down all the way down to the Clippers versus the Washington Wizards game. Looking here, we got Ivica Zubac for 11 rebounds. This line will be for more. This is actually sure to go down to 10.5. So by the time you guys are seeing this video, maybe at 10.5. But it did come out at 11.5. So I don't see them bumping it back up to 11.5. But either way, I do like this line for the over, as he is 1 out of 5 in the last couple of games. He's tied twice. But in this matchup against Washington, the read is just there. The matchup is just there. He's 6 out of 10 in his last 10 games, averaging 9.2. But if we look here overall, he's going to be a team that is 29th in rebounds allowed. Very favorable matchup. They are the second worst in the league when it comes to giving up rebounds. And versus that center position, they are 28th, which is also very, very high up on the favorable list for rebounds allowed. Giving up 14.4 rebounds on average for that center position. So they've just overall been giving up a bunch of rebounds. The last time they played, though, which was not too long ago, actually no, it was a year ago. I'm still thinking it's 2025, but he ended up only having 9 rebounds, and yeah, he went on the under for that line, and just by 2 rebounds. But looking here, I do see this being a solid game, even though if we look here, the last couple of centers that have gone the over, if we look at them, Demontis Bonus, he should have went on the over. Mark Williams, he should have went on the over. Joel Embiid, he should have went on the over. But Zubac is one of those centers that is just completely good at glass cleaning. And of course, another thing that we can look at is Kawhi Leonard is out for this game, and James Harden, he does do a lot of facilitating, but he also does a decent amount of chucking. So he does get a lot of good shots up. He does get a lot of contested shots up, and he does miss a decent amount, but that does leave just that much more rebound chances for Zubac to actually grab rebounds. And of course, if he's having his ball in the hands, or hit the ball in his hands more, then definitely he's going to be taking a lot more shots. But he's also going to be getting a decent amount of dishes, especially to Zubac. So that is why for my second prop, or the alternate for this prop, is points plus rebounds. Now, if we look here, the reason why his line is 2 out of 10, they actually did bump this quite a bit. And his previous lines were more like 25, but still, I do like this line for the over at 27.5, because again, in a game without Kawhi Leonard, this is definitely something that is a lot more likely for him to go on the over for, especially since he's now looking like the second option, or at least the third option, or tied with second option between him and John Collins. But he's most likely the second option right now to be getting most of the point share. So I do like this line for the over. If you guys do like this play, this is the alternative for this play. But of course, the first line for Zubac is the over on 10.5 when it does come out. It is currently at 11.5, but on if it is stays at 11 on PrizePicks, definitely do take the over on that as well. But that will be it for this line. If you guys do want to see all of this historical data and be able to see the matchup stats and the expected lineup, everything, their EV plus plays, boost plays, arbitrage bets, middle bets, and more, this is all accessible through Outlier, which will be linked in the description below if you guys do want to try out the app yourself. Again, it is a 7-day free trial, so if you guys are just looking to take your sports betting to the next level, this is the perfect opportunity to do so. For our next line, we'll be going over to the point section, and we'll be scrolling down here to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for 31.5 points. This line will be for more. Looking at Shai, I do like this line because he is 3 out of 10 in his last 5 games, averaging 33.6 within his last 5. But this matchup against Cleveland is definitely something that I do believe he can go on the over for. If we look here on Outlier, we can see right now, if we do change this one to 31.5, which by the way, this is the line for a lot of apps, but on PrizePicks, it is actually showing that it is 31.5, which is definitely very solid. But 31.5, I really do like this line for the over, especially since it is a little bit lower on PrizePicks. If you look at the matchup for the point guard position, they are 21st in their league. In the league, their favorable matchup and overall they're 21st overall, but they are missing a couple of players like, for example, there's Garland. He is out. And the replacement for that, I don't really know what the replacement for that would be. They didn't put that up there, but definitely that is a huge miss. He's been getting a lot of good, decent steals. He's pretty decent perimeter defender, and of course, they probably would have had him on Shai, but most likely Donovan Mitchell will be on Shai, and I do believe Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can get a decent amount of buckets on him. So right now, I do like this line, especially because Jalen Williams is out for this game. He's been out since the last game. In the last game, Jalen Williams he actually had 39 points in that game without Jalen Williams, so he does get a lot more of scoring opportunities with Jalen Williams out. He goes into like almost carry mode, and they ended up losing that game against Miami too, which is definitely very interesting. They've been losing a lot more games recently, but yeah, he has exceeded 29.5 points in 14 out of his last 17 games versus the bottom 10 defenses, and he's averaging 33.8 points per game on average. And also because Jalen Williams is out for this game, I have a little bit more confidence because if we look here, he goes from scoring multiple 20 less than 20 or 20 games, 20-point games. But if we go here, with Jalen Williams out, he goes from that to almost every game is 30 plus, and only 2 of them are 30 or under 30-point games. So he's definitely pretty solid. He's been scoring a lot more, a bit more efficient, especially when Jalen Williams is out. So, and because of that, also there is another app that does have it at 31 point or yeah, 31.5. Actually, I do believe they have it at 30.5. And on top of that, you guys can get the free zero point 0.5 points plus assists line on Steph Curry. This is a free pick that you guys can get on Better. And with code Trophy, that you can access this free pick right away. And you'll also be able to get a free $10 on Trophy using code Trophy, plus an additional up to $200 bonus on your first deposit. They're legal in almost every state in the U.S. And right now, this is a huge package because you also get up to a 10,000x. You get to be able to win up to 10,000x your payout boost. And right now, that is so huge. They are the best when it comes to any DFS app out right now. In terms of payout boost, they give out so much, and they're basically giving out free money. So many people have been able to cash out like crazy on Better. And if you guys don't use it, you're basically losing out on money at this point. So if you guys do want access to this huge payout right away, you can win up to 10,000x right away by using code Trophy. So click that link in the description below to download the Better app and also get access to that free play for Steph Curry at 0.5 points plus assists. Now, before our final play, I do remind you guys to smash that like button. Again, if we do reach 150 likes on this video, I'll be getting you guys a bonus pick in the next one. So smash that like button. We'll be going over to the block shots tab, and we'll be scrolling down here all the way to Victor Wembanyama for 2.5 block shots. This line will be for more. Looking at Victor Wembanyama in his last couple of games, he's actually been failing to hit this line just by one. In his last game against Minnesota, he's was more scoring based, and against Milwaukee too, he had only 2 blocks. But this matchup against Utah, offensively they do get a lot of shot attempts up, and in the paint as well, they do get a decent amount. Victor Wembanyama in his last couple of games, he's been playing a little bit closer to the perimeter actually, but um, he's only 3 out of 10 on this line, which is definitely pretty poor compared to what he was doing before. But he did have 5 against Utah the last time they played, which was within his last 10 games, and he also is averaging he's played them 4 times. He's averaging 5 blocks against them. He even had 7 blocks against them before, and he's going to say a team that overall is 28th in the blocks allowed, averaging almost giving up almost 6 blocks per game on average overall. And versus the center position gets exactly 2.5 blocks per game on average. So he's going to a team that is averaging, or they're ranked 28th in their league. And also, this is a home game as well. So that does play a little bit of a factor. He had 7 blocks in one of his home games against them and 5 blocks in the other. So I definitely do like this line for the over. He's exceeded 2.5 blocks in 5 out of his last 6 games versus the bottom 10 defenses for blocks allowed. So we can see that a lot of the centers in the past that they've just recently played gone the over for their block count. So I do like this line for that. 2.5 is a little bit lowered for him because of the past couple of games that he's been playing. He's been on the under for almost everything. So it's 2.5. It used to be like 4.5 for blocks but steals or something like that. So his lines are definitely lowered for that. So I do like that. Definitely, if you guys do like this play, let me know if you guys will be tailing this as well as any other pick in today's video. And don't forget to smash the like button, comment down below which ones you'll be tailing, and smash that subscribe button as well if you guys do want future vids. Right, it was as they dropped, hit that post notification bell as well. If you guys do want exclusive plays, join up on the outlet. They got you covered. They have a 6-man slip waiting for you right now, and they've been killing it in this season. So if you guys want to join up and get access to their analysts right away, click that link in the description below to join up on the VIP. But that will be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.